Allergy Dragon. My name is Martha Morgan. I'm a specialty diet and allergy chef, and today I'm doing a special recipe for Allergy Force. And I happen to be recording here at Rainbow Blossom Wellness Center in the demo kitchen. So this is actually a fully functioning store, so you may hear some background noise, so bear with me if you do. So today we're making a Tuscan bean soup, super easy, and we're gonna get started on that right now and jump into the video. Okay, so the reason this is so easy is because we are using some pre-made products, which is kind of hard to find when you have food allergies, but it is possible. So traditionally I use two 14-ounce cans of diced tomatoes, but I can't find those. I have cans that are 18 ounces. Then I'm using a 14-ounce can of Great Northern beans. These are all vegan and gluten-free and top 9 allergen-free. And you can use either kale or spinach. I'm using spinach today for the soup. And then we've got some oil, and I have some Italian seasonings. Now you can get tomatoes that are pre-diced with Italian seasoning already in, which saves you another step and another ingredient. But if you're like us and couldn't find anything, then you're gonna use about 2 tablespoons of Italian seasonings. I have some extra salt because you gotta get a little salty sometimes with the soups. And I got about 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Olive oil brings out the flavor, so I really suggest you use that, or grapeseed oil or something like that, depending on your allergen. So we're gonna get started, and putting this together is super easy. Ha ha ha, I keep going with the puns, super. So we're gonna have a pan here, and we're gonna put it over medium-high heat. Then we have a pot over here, and we're gonna put that on medium heat too, if I can get this to work. So we're going to throw in a couple of tablespoons of our oil and just let that go ahead and start to heat up a little bit. And we're gonna put our spinach in this pan. While we're waiting for the oil to heat up, we're gonna go ahead and put in the tomatoes. Now, since my tomato cans, I usually use 14-ounce cans of tomatoes, but I didn't have that. These are 18, dang. Sorry if you have headphones on. So these are 18 ounces, so I'm gonna use about 1.5 jars. And unfortunately, I'm using a really big stock pot, but this soup is only for about 4 people. But dang, I'm dinging all over the place. So this soup is about for 4 people, so it makes a really good, quick and easy meal. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my can of beans in with my tomatoes. And yeah, oil and all, and good stuff from the beans. And that actually just helps create thickness in your soup. I can't talk again today. That's normal. So spinach, we're gonna go ahead and put our spinach in and kind of wilt it down. It's not gonna get fully cooked in here, but it is going to cook quite a bit. Now, since I have dried seasonings and I'm not using fresh or canned, I'm going to go ahead and put my seasonings into my soup, or my tomatoes, which will be soup, and beans. And we're gonna do a quick stir on that. With dry spices, you have to give them time to really develop because they are dried out, so they need some time and some liquid to help them develop the flavor. And I need 14 ounces of water. So easy peasy, I'm gonna grab 14-ounce can of water and put it in there. So that's good. Honestly, from start to finish, you can do this soup for about 20 minutes. And that's just to make sure everything gets up to temperature. It's sizzling. And it smells like spinach is cooking. I'm gonna do like a pinch of salt to help get the, well, 2 pinches, okay, because my pinches were kind of small. Onto the spinach, just to help kind of get some of the water out. Now, one of the reasons that it's going to take so little time is your ingredients are canned, and you know, you're also heating them up at the same time. So that kind of cuts your cooking time down by about 30 minutes. And this is where we have playful banter. And I remind you, you need to go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell. That will get more content from me. And of course, I'll have the recipe, and all the substitutions will be linked to Allergy Force when they have that up ready to go. So we have about, how much? Because that was too much. So I used about 10 ounces of fresh spinach or kale. It really does cook down quite a bit, okay? Kale, you're gonna have to cook a little bit longer. And we're gonna go ahead and put this in the pot. Woo! So Tuscan bean soup, pretty much together. That was really quick and easy. And now the hardest part is, you know, to taste it. Or I guess really not the hardest part, it's the easiest part is to taste it. So I would let this simmer about 10 more minutes, and then we can eat. I have to taste it now. It's good, definitely needs more salt. Those tomatoes are very sweet. And they don't have added sugar in them. You can actually finish this off with a little bit of olive oil, like when you get ready to serve it. I'm just putting a little bit more in. Okay, that's it for the Tuscan bean soup. Go ahead and check out Allergy Force. Link will be down below. Check out for the full recipe. Go ahead and subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you next time.
That soup is super easy.
It's soup that's super easy. Y'all got the puns. I love puns.
Super easy.
It's super easy.